Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot readings from the heart. So this is your advice reading for the week commencing Monday 19th of June 2017 up until Sunday the 25th of June 2017. Just to explain and get this straight, your advice reading is 3 cards and it's shorter than your month ahead. Now your month ahead readings are more predictive, so they're more about the energies that some of you guys could be experiencing, the situations that some of you guys could be experiencing for that particular month. Your advice reading is shorter, okay? It's around 5 to 10 minutes long probably, and if it gets to that is usually it's around 5 minutes. It has run for some other of the signs 10 minutes, okay? And this is really just advice. So the first card that I'd put is the advice, and the other 2 cards are around the situation that that advice is based on, okay? This is advice for some of you guys who might encounter some of these situations next week and how you deal with it. It might be that there's been an ongoing situation and the advice is how to tackle it for next week, okay? So that's just to let you know. These 2 readings are in no way, shape or form connected. One is advice, one is... The advice can be slightly predictive at times, but it's more advice, and the other one is more predictive, okay? So that's all I'll say on that. Sometimes the cards can kind of interlink. You know, you can sort of have an overlap between the week ahead advice and your month ahead readings, but in the main they are separate readings, okay? So, Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Gemini? Show me Gemini. What is the advice that you have for Gemini? Show me the advice that you have for Gemini in the week commencing Monday 19th of June 2017 in 3 cards from the top of the deck up until Sunday 25th of June 2017. What is the advice that you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs in 3 cards from the top of the deck? What is the advice that you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the week commencing 19th June to the 25th of June 2017? Show me. I feel the advice is to choose a new direction. You've got this 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands is advice. Often when I look at the 2 of Wands, I always see this wand at the back of the guy. And I've always thought, well, why is one wand bolted and the other one is free? And then I think about the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands represents new things that are coming in, new ideas, new passions, new relationships, new jobs. A new creative venture, enthusiasm, excitement, all of those things, intuition, epiphanies. Well, for me, this person's done with that, which is why it's bolted at the back, and they're taking something new now. So they've got prior experience for me sometimes with this card. It means many things, decisions, you know, a new journey, having the world in your hand. You know, all of those types of things we can get, you know, business relationships, business partnerships, for example. Moving away from a relationship is another one for the 2 of Wands as well. Duality, having a choice to make between one thing and the other. Things running at tandem together, needing to make a choice on which thing you leave behind and which thing you leave forward. You move forward with all of those things. But I think in the main, the advice for this card is about choosing a new direction. For me, the new direction is with the new wand, because it's the new idea. You know, it's the new passion. It's the new excitement. It really is just another Ace of Wands in front. He just keeps kind of repeating the Ace of Wands over and over and over again. So for me, this is about the advice for next week is from the 19th of June for you guys, Gemini, is to choose a new direction. Why do you need to choose a new direction with the 2 of Wands? Because there might be a divisive relationship around you. You've got this 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, sorry. The 5 of Swords is a card that says, you know, somebody might be taking advantage. And it might be, you can see 2 people. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that the imagery on it, and if it interlinks, we've got the 5 of Pentacles as well. 5 of Pentacles, you see these 2 people here. Can you see? 2 people walking away there. They're the same 2 people I would bet my bottom dollar on are here. Same 2 people who are leaving something behind. You can see they're leaving this person behind and they've decided to shut the door and move out of the situation. Okay? So I feel that there could be a divisive situation that's left you guys feeling unstable, potentially. Okay? Now, I know that Swords represents you guys. Okay, but you can be the winner or the loser here. And I'm not saying that you're the loser, but there's two people on this card here walking out of a building, and there's two people on this card here walking away from this individual. So it's almost like they walk away from this individual and they decide with the Five of Pentacles to shut the door. Let's put it the other way. Can you see that? They walk here and they shut the door. They've walked out of the building. This can show up when somebody's leaving a building. Okay, so I feel that you need to choose a new direction. The advice for some of you Geminis, week commencing 19th June up until the 25th of June 2017, is really, I feel, to leave a new, to make a decision to choose a new direction. Now, that doesn't mean that you're leaving somewhere or you're leaving someone. It can just say, well, I'm going to leave a situation behind. I'm going to choose a new direction now to follow something. I'm going to follow my passions. I'm going to follow something that benefits me in a much more positive way, I feel, with this Two of Wands energy. Because it could be that you have a situation of that Five of Swords, a divisive situation, an irritating situation, somebody who's trying to stunt your growth, for example, which this card can show up as. And it might be making you guys feel slightly unstable. This could also be that you need to choose a new direction with the Two of Wands. If, guys, you're the ones that are precipitating this situation, because it could be saying that you need to change. Two of Wands can also be a card of change. So you need to change maybe your perception on an idea. Leave an old idea to the past, possibly the one wand in the back there, holding on to a new idea here. So you need to kind of start looking at something from a new perspective. I often see the wands as being perspective, especially with that Two of Wands, just the way that he's looking outwards. So it might be telling you as well as advice, take a new perspective. Look at a new perspective on a situation here. Look at something from another perspective. Because it could be, because this is swords, that your actions, for some of you Geminis, might be causing people to leave. Now, I'm not so... I know that sounds bad. I know it sounds like, oh man, you Geminis must be looking at me and thinking, why is she picking on us? And I'm not, but I'm looking at the cards in all sorts of ways, the imagery. Some of you guys, it will be choose a new direction as the advice for the week, because it could be that there is a divisive situation that's causing instability, and you'll need to just leave that behind. It could be for some of you guys, look at a situation from a new perspective. The new perspective being the one wand in front of him and the old one perhaps being the one behind. Because it might be that you guys, Five of Swords, remember you are Swords Gemini, that might be causing people to leave. Okay, I'm not saying people are leaving you, but it might be that for some of you guys, if you're doing something that's causing some form of disruption, it might be that you need to sort of change the way that you're seeing a situation. And it also might be from the other end of the coin, from the flip side of the coin, that you need to choose a new direction because somebody's causing some problems around you with this Five of Swords that might be causing instability. And you're going to need to leave that instability behind if you want to kind of venture forward. Okay, that is your advice reading for the week commencing 19th June up until the 25th of June 2017. And also, just looking at these cards, it might be that there is a battle with the Five of Pentacles, because Five of Pentacles represents instability and loss. There might be a battle that you can't win. So therefore, for some of you guys, choose a new direction or take a new perspective on a situation, because there might be a battle with the Five of Wands that you can't win with that Five of Pentacles, potentially. Okay, that's your advice for the week. Make sure you check out your July 2017 month ahead reading, and I'll speak to you guys real soon. Take care.